On December 4, 2024, United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson was fatally shot outside the New York Hilton Midtown Hotel in Manhattan. The shocking incident unfolded in broad daylight, sending ripples through the corporate world and raising questions about safety, corporate accountability, and the motivations behind the attack. Thompson, 50, was gunned down around 6:46 a.m. outside the Hilton Hotel on 6th Avenue, where he was scheduled to lead an investors' conference. Surveillance footage shows a masked gunman lying in wait, then executing the attack with chilling precision. Witnesses describe the gunman's methodical actions, including clearing a jammed gun and continuing to fire as Thompson tried to crawl away. The shooter's use of a silencer and apparent professional-level marksmanship have led investigators to consider whether this was the work of a trained assassin. The murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson has taken a chilling turn as investigators examine what may be a cryptic message left by the assassin. According to sources close to the case, police discovered engravings on the bullets and shell casings at the crime scene. The words "deny," "depose," and "defend" were reportedly etched into the ammunition, raising questions about the killer's motives and whether the message was intended for Thompson or the public. The suspect fled on an e-bike, vanishing into Central Park. However, potential mistakes may help authorities track him down. A phone believed to belong to the killer was found, along with a coffee cup, water bottle, and 2 power bars, discarded at a nearby Starbucks. These items are being analyzed for DNA and forensic evidence. While the motive remains unclear, NYPD Chief of Detectives Joe Kenny stated that Thompson was specifically targeted. The investigation is exploring potential links to Thompson's professional life, including a Department of Justice insider trading probe and threats he received before his death. The NYPD has offered a $10,000 reward for information, urging the public to help bring the assassin to justice. During investigation, a 26-year-old suspect, Luigi Magione, a resident of Towson, Maryland, was captured 5 days after the tragic shooting of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. His arrest took place at a McDonald's in Altoona, Pennsylvania, where he was reportedly attempting to maintain a low profile. During the apprehension, law enforcement officials uncovered several alarming items in Magione's possession. Among them was a 3D-printed firearm, a sophisticated and potentially untraceable weapon that has become a growing concern for authorities nationwide. Additionally, he carried a suppressor, indicating premeditation and a possible effort to avoid detection during the attack. To further complicate matters, Magione had a falsified New Jersey driver's license, suggesting he might have intended to establish a false identity or evade law enforcement. Perhaps most revealing was the discovery of a handwritten manifesto. This document contained scathing criticisms of the American healthcare system, with particular focus on what Magione saw as the industry's exploitation of vulnerable individuals for profit. His writings revealed deep-seated grievances against corporate healthcare practices, hinting that his actions may have been driven by a mix of personal ideology and frustration with systemic inequities. The manifesto is now a critical piece of evidence, shedding light on Magione's mindset and helping investigators and prosecutors build a comprehensive understanding of his potential motives for committing such a brazen crime. After an intense multi-day manhunt, authorities finally closed in on Luigi Magione, the suspect in the murder of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. Police had meticulously combed through hours of security footage, analyzed forensic evidence, and followed numerous leads before publicly releasing Magione's image. On December 9, a sharp-eyed McDonald's employee in Altoona, Pennsylvania, recognized Magione from the widely circulated photos and quickly alerted the authorities. Local law enforcement responded swiftly, arriving at the fast food restaurant within minutes. Officers found Magione sitting at a back table, wearing a blue medical mask and focused on a silver laptop, with a backpack on the floor beside him. He appeared visibly anxious as police approached. Witnesses described the tense moments leading up to the arrest. One customer shared that a friend had initially pointed Magione out as a joke, noting his resemblance to the suspect in the police photos, particularly his distinctive eyebrows. What began as casual speculation quickly turned serious as officers closed in.
When the shooter, I'm assuming was the shooter who they made the arrest on, came in, he made a comment, God, that looks like the shooter from New York. But I thought he was, the group of us, I thought it was more of a joke. And we were kidding about it. But then, as it turned out, it was him. And like I said, the employee that thought it was him that, I guess, started the initial, investigation on it.
Once in custody, Magione was transferred to New York, flown to Manhattan aboard an NYPD helicopter the same day. His arrest marked a critical turning point in the high-profile case, offering a sense of relief to a public shaken by the shocking crime. Luigi Magione, the alleged killer of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson, has recently made several high-profile court appearances as his legal battle unfolds. During a pre-trial hearing on February 21, 2025, at Manhattan's State Supreme Court, Magione appeared in public for the first time since his December arraignment. His defense attorney, Karen Friedman Agnifilo, raised concerns about potential procedural violations, alleging that some evidence had not been properly shared with the defense, and suggesting possible mishandling of materials seized during his arrest. Despite these claims, the judge proceeded with the case without setting a definitive trial date, leaving Magione detained at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn until his next scheduled court appearance in June. The courtroom proceedings have attracted significant public attention, both from supporters and curious onlookers. Hundreds of people gathered outside the courthouse, some wearing shirts with pro-Magione messages and chanting his name. Chelsea Manning, a well-known whistleblower and activist, also attended the hearing, demonstrating her support for Magione and adding to the media frenzy surrounding the case. Beyond the legal arguments, Mangione's courtroom attire has unexpectedly sparked a fashion trend. His choice of a dark green cable kit sweater, a white collared shirt, khaki trousers, and brown penny loafers worn without socks led to a staggering 1,400% increase in online searches for similar footwear. Social media dubbed this look the new summer footwear fashion, demonstrating how even the smallest details of the trial are being scrutinized by the public. Magione faces multiple state and federal charges, including first-degree murder and illegal weapons possession. He has pleaded not guilty to all charges, and his defense team continues to challenge the prosecution's evidence and methods.
24, charge you with the crime of murder in the first degree and other related charges. How do you plead to this indictment, sir? Guilty or not guilty?
Not guilty.
While a trial date remains uncertain, the legal battle promises to be closely watched, with both sides preparing for a potentially lengthy and complex courtroom showdown. As the case progresses, questions about Magione's motives, the strength of the evidence, and the broader implications of his alleged actions continue to loom large. Brian Thompson, who assumed leadership of United Healthcare in 2021, was widely recognized as a bright and personable executive. He played a pivotal role in steering the company through a challenging healthcare landscape, focusing on innovation and accessibility. Colleagues described Thompson as a thoughtful and strategic leader, dedicated to enhancing healthcare services and ensuring better outcomes for patients nationwide. His approachable demeanor and collaborative management style earned him respect both within the organization and across the industry. Thompson's tragic death sent shockwaves through the healthcare community, leaving an irreplaceable void. Many who knew him have shared heartfelt tributes, highlighting not only his professional accomplishments, but also his genuine care for others. His colleagues recalled his unwavering work ethic and his vision for a healthcare system that balanced profitability with compassion. While the circumstances surrounding his death remain under intense investigation, Thompson's legacy as a leader committed to progress and positive change in healthcare continues to resonate with those who worked alongside him. Brian Thompson's tragic death and Luigi Mangione's shocking actions have left many questions unanswered. What do you think about this case? Share your thoughts in the comments. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more updates. Thanks for watching.